Hi, my name is Rilus Dana. In this video, I'll be discussing ways that siblings or a beneficiary can purchase a house from the trust or estate. I got my iPad out here, going to sketch it out, and let's go through some different scenarios. So my name is Rilus Dana. I practice law in Arizona and California. You can reach out to me through rilusdana.com. This first scenario that I want to show, so this is a person that passed away. He had 2 kids. Now we're going to go through and show some different scenarios of if one child wants the house or if no one wants the house and it's sold, and we'll look at options depending on other assets in the trust or estate. So this first one, the trust and estate, there's a house worth about $2. We're going to say $2 is the value, keep the numbers low. And in the bank account, there's $6. So if one child wants the house, then they would receive an additional $2 from the trust bank account for a total of $4. And the other child would receive the remaining $4. And that would be an equal distribution. Now, if there's an equal amount in the bank account as the house is worth, that makes it easy. Distribute the house to one child, the bank account to the other. Now, what if there's no money? The only asset is the house. And what if nobody wants the house? So if you go to sell the house, you hire an agent, they're going to put the house on the MLS, market it for you. And if they find a buyer that's willing to pay that $2, what's going to happen is the buyer, they're going to go through a title company to manage the transaction. There's probably another agent in the deal, which means an additional commission, probably some appraisals and other closing costs. So I usually like the budget about 10%. Usually costs about 10% to sell a house on the retail market. So the trust would receive, in this scenario, $2 house, they would receive $1.8 after the fees and after the closing costs. So that means each child would receive 0.9 in this situation. So same scenario, but this time one of the kids wants to receive the house as their part of the estate. So is it fair that if one child receives the house, that the other beneficiary should get more than if the house was sold on the open market? I don't think so. I think we can take into consideration that same discount of 10% so that the other beneficiary nets the same amount as if the house were sold to someone else. I think that's a fair way to do it. If one of the siblings wants the house, they're actually doing the trust or an estate a favor, as long as they're paying a fair fee. They're going to save the trust and estate the closing expenses of having to pay commissions. So yeah, if there's equal amount, can go to both beneficiaries. If there's more, it's easy to make a distribution. If you need help setting up your plan or administering a trust or estate, feel free to reach out. It can help families in Arizona and California. I hope you found this informative. Tune into the next video. I'll be discussing different ways to value properties in trusts or estates.